recorded on my computer. Okay, everyone. So welcome, man, to the Guap Point update that we doing. So today's date, June 2nd, 2021, man. All right, so the whole purpose for sure is to get updated. I know a few of y'all hit me up, hit Tavana up. Crypto is going crazy right now in the world, and you want to get an update. So this is my disclaimer, because I am absolutely raising my hand and saying I am guilty of this, right? So we got to stay abreast, all right? And so we can't necessarily, get started in something and then totally not pay attention. Then when the market get hot, all of a sudden we want to jump in and we got to chase Tavana down, and you know what I mean? It's just not fair. But at the same time too, we got to have an even medium where we know where to go. And that's the purpose of this webinar for me, is for everyone to get up to date from the old standard. So you know where your coin's at, where everything is, how to stay in the community, where to go to engage someone like Tech Sister and many others and whatnot, so you can stay abreast. So as my initial email said, hear he, come all, because after this date, all I'm going to do is just forward you the webinar, because that's all I can do. I can just forward you this recording to this particular link so you can understand where to go and how to stay abreast in the community. That's called financial responsibility. And like I said, that includes me as well. All right. All right. So with that, yeah, give it to my sister, man. Tavana, go ahead, man. Get us up to speed, please. Oh, I got to make you host.
Hey.
Let me make you host. Hold on. Bam, there you go.
Hey, everyone. So I'm going to take you all back to the beginnings of Bitcoin. And the reason why I say this is because, here we are 12 years later, and there's a large amount of missing Bitcoin out there. People who no longer have access to wallets, people who lost coins, who didn't keep up, a lot of that. This is not something that's just unique to Guap Coin. This is something that happens in cryptocurrency in general. In all cryptos. So that's one thing. It's something that kind of goes along with it, because this is a new thing, it's volatile. So people tend to think, they can tend to discard it until they hear about it on the news and etc. And then they get in. But I could tell you this, a lot of what's been going on with Guap Point, we've been going steady since 2017. A lot of what's been going on has been, and the real information is restricted to the community members. And I think it's kind of obvious why we have to be that way. Our freckles are closer than everybody else's is. And one of the things that I found is the best laid plans go awry when you lay it out there like that for the world to see. You know what I mean? So either if they're not trying to sabotage it, they're trying to shoot it down, and then that shoots down the morale of a community, and then boom, you don't get a lot done because your community morale is shot down. We do have a community, by the way. We have a Telegram that you should be a member of. You should pop in the Telegram as often as you can. We have that. If you go to guappoint.org and you go to the top of the page, there's a link that says join our Telegram, right? Now we also have a forum that we just put up because we're anticipating a huge influx of people this summer. So what we're trying to do with this forum is create the template where people can go there, ask each other questions, give each other support, because Telegram is not necessarily the best place for that when it's a lot of people. Right now, we only have about 2,500 or maybe 3,000, 2,500, 20 to 2,800 people in the Telegram. So and on any given day, we might have 100 people online. So it's not as bad. But if we get hit, when we get hit, that number will go up so much that it could get really crazy fast. So one of the things that I've tried to do is train the community to use things that have been traditionally used in crypto. In Bitcoin has a forum. It's called Bitcoin Talk. It's been around for years. And if you want to see some of the crazy things people have had to deal with Bitcoin, that's the perfect place to go. You'll see a lot of the same stuff that we deal with. You'll see it all in there because that's their first level of support. There is no customer support in decentralized crypto. Now, if you have a mobile wallet, we try to support you as much as possible because that's not necessarily the decentralized wallet. The decentralized wallets are the desktop wallets. Those are the decentralized wallets, mean that you download that, you're on your own. And it's advanced. So we try not to get people to get them because it's advanced, but we hope people work their way to the decentralized wallets because you're able to do things like stake your coins and earn more coins, create addresses, but it gives you a lot more responsibility. You have to maintain and update the software when there's updates, etc. If you have one of our mobile wallets, we're responsible for the updates. However, being a part of the community, you being a part of the community, you would need to at least stay abreast because anything can happen. There could be outages, there could be, a lot of different things. So that's on that part. Now, for people who have had crypto, have Guap, and have not converted it over, we have put out so much stuff about the conversion of Guap. We put it on the website, we put it in the communities, and we sent out emails. Emails are not foolproof. We all know that because some of the emails wind up in spam, etc. However, you will want to at least check the website. You know what I mean? So that you can see, what's going on and keep abreast. And the community is the best place because they're going to tell you the up-to-date news on what's going on. Initially, when we did the first swap, which that means that we took the ERC20 tokens and turned it over to our blockchain, I put aside a fund that was for people who would lag along. You know what I mean? But that fund has been exhausted, like literally. I put aside a fund to say, well, if this person shows up, said because this is the thing, people who got during the ICO, they didn't buy large amounts. Now, it was an ERC20 token, so it did convert over to less tokens because our circulating supply was a lot less than the 9 billion that was the ERC20 token. So that removed 2 zeros off the number, but it was still manageable because honestly, probably maybe 100 to 150 people are the only ones that pre-bought Guap Point, which is a manageable number. So like I said, we took some of the pre-mine from the new blockchain and we put it aside for the stragglers to come. And that was like almost 2 years ago now. So you see, like, time flies.
Yeah, 2 million pounds. They put him in a white one.
I think somebody needs to be muted. So yeah, so that was like 2 years ago, and now here we are. And I've had a straggler up until a couple of weeks ago, and I had to deal with that, and and people think, and a lot of people think that they could just get access to me now, and it's so hard. It's not like I would be trying to ignore you. I pop in and I pop out, but I'm still one of the head developers here. And now there's so much more work, so much more media work and stuff like that. Like I have interviews like every other day. Tomorrow I have an interview with CNN. Friday I have an interview. I participate in every podcast that asks me to participate in their podcast because that's just going to bring more publicity to us. It's free publicity. So whoever asks me, I'm there. So it's a lot of that. So I don't check my inboxes as much on Facebook and definitely on Telegram, because Telegram, my inboxes are inundated with spam and people trying to get me to, do listings and all this other stuff. So, this is crypto. This is the world of crypto and blockchain. And you can't take anything personal. If I don't get to you or someone doesn't get to you, if you become a part of the community, there was always going to be someone who can help you out. We've been really good at that. The community has been really good. So that's a little bit about that stuff. In terms of where we are right now, we got a lot on our plate right now, like more than ever, more opportunities. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
clear.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
We have more opportunities, more partnerships, and a lot of these things are behind the scenes, and I haven't broke them publicly because I don't want to jeopardize them. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's not until we actually like sign on a dotted line that we come out and announce these things and we do press releases and stuff like that. However, if you join the community, you're bound to hear some of those things from within the community and within the Telegram. Where work, a lot of people have asked us about the Black Wall Street app, and everybody's coming in my inbox about that. And they don't know. I already talked to Hill Harper. I talked to him directly. You know, the situation with the Black Wall Street app is they developed that pretty much before his knowledge of Guap Coin. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like he could go back and just scrap what he was doing to add Guap Coin. It's not that easy. It's not that he doesn't want to. That's why we're in talks. He even mentioned yesterday at the Tulsa, I believe, I haven't even seen the video, but I was told that he mentioned the potential of adding Guap to the app in the future. Right now, they only have Bitcoin. So that's one opportunity, but there are other opportunities out here that we're working with. We're working with a major project here in Georgia, and I'm not going to reveal what that is yet. There's actually 2 projects that want to adopt Guap Coin as their official currency, and they're big. So we're involved in that. And all of these things mean that we have to amp up our access. And access is money. You know, this has always been our struggle, is money. But I think that I always believe there's a reason for everything. And I think that the lack of funds has made us the most authentic and organically grown crypto community out there, right? Because most of these cryptos that you know of, they had funding of some sort, and they have billionaires involved in pushing it, right? We haven't not had that, but look at what they're doing. With the exception of maybe Dogecoin, and not even as much as it could be, you know, with Bitcoin, they're not focusing on building an ecosystem for Bitcoin, right? They're not focusing on building a community in the way that you should focus on building a community. Like, what am I going to do for your community? They're not doing that. They're telling you, yeah, you should get some Bitcoin, but it's like, what are you doing for the community? What plan do you have for the community? They don't have any of that. We do. So the lack of funds, I think, always makes you more authentic. So I understand and I appreciate that, you know, from God, the universe, or whomever you subscribe to. I am appreciative of having to grind the hard way because it's authentic, and you know it's gonna show. It doesn't not gonna show. It shows. We're hungry for building this community, for building the community resources, for building the structure that businesses can accept crypto and accept Guap Coin. So one of the projects that I just recently launched and began development is XGuap. And what XGuap is a bridge for Guap into the DeFi system. If you don't know what DeFi is, that's decentralized finance. So that's all of these lending programs out here, all of these decentralized exchanges, all of these staking programs, all of these things that are out there in the wild. We're actually building a bridge for Guap Coin to those things. And another benefit is it allows us to be able to participate in decentralized exchanges. And, you know, one of our barriers is every exchange, the listing is tremendously expensive. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow.
I think
Yo, you
y'all
said
We got some big time clients.
mute
Hello?
Tavana. You gotta probably, Tavana, you gotta click on their name and hit the mute button.
I gotta click on their name and mute them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you click on
Okay.
their name, just hit the mute button.
Okay, let's see who. There's a lot of people unmuted. Oh, I need to do it probably in the list of the participants, right? Yeah, that's where I need to do it. I remember now. Okay, so that is one. We got another one, mute, and another one, mute. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, excuse me, y'all, because I'm sick right now. But, yeah. So, having us be able to, giving us the ability to participate in decentralized exchanges opens up access to getting guap, and with in a lot cheaper way than paying $50,000 to $80,000 to list on the exchange. So that's one of the things that we're doing right now. And I thought I muted everybody. And
Right.
go ahead and here's
Yeah,
one
you,
more.
hey, that's hey Yusef. If
Yeah,
you
of
can hear
course.
me, that's a Yusef. Mute your line, bro. Tavana, you gotta see if
I
you
did it.
can see
I
Yusef.
muted him.
All
I
right.
muted him. I missed that one. But so so that's one of the projects that we're working on. Everything to try to make it easier access. We're also working on Guap Pay, which is the merchant platform that supports the merchants in being able to accept Guap Point. That's something that we're working on right now. And we just recently got a little bit of investment in that area. So our goal is to solidify a partnership with a major hardware provider like point of sales and debit cards and et cetera, and get that launched as quickly as possible. Two things we also got in the works are ATMs, Guap Point ATMs. And we also have Guap Point kiosks. And these kiosks will allow people to pay their bills and things like that using Guap Point, as well as print out debit cards right there at the kiosk. These are also some things that are in the works, and the ATMs are in the works. And as a matter of fact, we already have quite a few people that have that are going to invest in their own ATM. This is not something that we're going to be running. It's an opportunity that anyone will have to be able to get an ATM, a Guap Point ATM, and run it. And I know that Hill Harper has a coffee shop in Detroit. I think it's Detroit, or opening one, and he's going to be putting an ATM up there. So, and he wants to put ATMs in other locations too. So that's one of the things. Another thing, so again, like I said, it's all about access, and that's where we're building this access network to make it easier for people to get Guap Point and make it easier for people to transact with Guap Point. Guap Point has maintained a steady value of around 15 cent USD. However, this slow pace that we've been taking is deliberate, because we don't want to be a pump and dump coin. No, we don't want to be a Dogecoin where the value gets inflated and then somebody comes in and dumps it, and you get through this up and down. We want to train people, and I'm saying training because it's like training our minds, and we want to train people to think of this as a currency and think of this something that we're going to be using on a day-to-day basis that may one day be totally divorced from the USD. And that's quite the possibility and the probability. So we haven't been pushing that ourselves to those types of, or trying to follow the path of those Doge armies or Bitcoin armies or Bitcoin maximalists. We're not doing that. We're doing it what we believe to be the correct way. And that is putting this out, educating the community on the idea that this is a currency and we can use this as a currency. And this is not just necessarily an investment vehicle, store value vehicle like Bitcoin investment or whatever. This is a real currency. And that's an idea that got to be taught. The general public still doesn't get it. They don't understand that this is a currency. They don't understand that there's currencies that can be made from these cryptos, these digital currencies. They don't quite get it yet. And that's where the education piece comes along. There are people that still think that this is just a volatile, throw your money at it and quote unquote make money opportunity. And it's not. Yes, we're making money. We're creating money. We're not making money like they think. We're creating money. So that's with that. Let me see if I'm missing any. There's so much, you guys. So pardon me, I have to kind of go over. We are going to be launching an initiative, a tour of our own, which would be the Guap, which would be a Black church tour and also a Black college tour. That's in the works. So we're looking to do like a 1 million wallet push on that behalf on these tours. I am talking to influencers. I do have a contract on the table with educating influencers about crypto, right? These are big people. I want to pose myself to be the first source that certain people come to get educated by crypto. And that's what I'm doing. And in doing so, building a relationship with these people so that they're educated and they're not just pumpers and dumpers, or having the pump mentality, that they understand that this is a real mission. And this is
She went off.
I think we lost her. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I think we lost her.
Hear you. Can't hear her though.
Got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
she ain't even on here no more. Get that feedback off. She must have lost her connection. I think she was on her phone, so maybe that's what it is. Hold on, man. Hopefully she is signed back in. Y'all let me know if y'all see her pop up in the chat.
okay. I'm back.
All right, there you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry
Tawana.
about that. It was a call that came in and just totally knocked me out. Matter of fact, let me put this on do not disturb. I don't know if that's gonna work. But yeah, so those are some of the things that we're working on. If you have any questions or you want to do any discussion, I urge you to go to guaptalk.org. I do check it every day. And we do need to fill it up with information that'll help people who come behind you, or maybe people who are not attending this. And we can answer a question in a way where we don't have to answer a question 10 times or 100 times. You know what I mean? It's there and people can refer back to it.
Got you. So which one? You want to do a Q&A or?
Yeah.
You still
Yeah,
on?
we can do
All right. So, well, let me kick it off, T, because I know maybe some of the most obvious question would be, I know you said it was some type of conversion and we went down 2 zeros, right?
Yeah, we did, because we were originally 9,999,999,000 on Ethereum. And on Ethereum, we had all of that was pre-mined. When back then, Ethereum has changed a lot since then. Now you have the ability to mint coins on the fly, just like on a regular blockchain. But back then, you pre-mined all of your coins. The idea was always to have our own blockchain, which we did beginning the following year. And our circulating supply was drastically reduced. Our max supply and our circulating supply. And that was done intentionally because, number one, it was going to help us have a better value or build value. You really have to have a huge volume of people to work with, obviously, 10 billion coins. So although we reduced the supply, it wasn't like it reduced the value. You know what I mean? Like if anything, it increases the value. So that's thus 2 zeros were removed. And this is something that we mailed out. This is something that we put on the website. This is something we put in the groups.
Right.
Now, another benefit of keeping up is we have voting, and we also have Masternodes, and Masternodes allow you to vote. And there are things that we may want to do to change the blockchain. There's always going to be a vote attached to it. And recently we just had a vote. We just had a vote about extending the rewards of the Masternodes, because the Masternode rewards in a couple of weeks, they are going to be cut in half because we're halving. However, we want to extend that out as long as possible. We don't want it to eventually just bleed down to one reward. So we made a vote, and we're going to make a change to the blockchain that will allow for more rewards to continue as we bring more people into the community, because we've been around for a while, but we still have not brought the bulk of people into this community and to be able to benefit. This is like a true co-create platform, which is not what we had with Bitcoin. We are not around to co-create Bitcoin, or pretty much our lack of, community tech involvement. We really didn't co-create a lot of coins out there. You know what I mean? But Guap Coin, we have the opportunity to co-create it. So we still, even if you are new today or new this year, you're still going to have the ability to participate in the co-creation of this blockchain.
I got you. So when I had, like say for I had like 170,000 coins, right? And back then I had a desktop version of a wallet 2.0.
So then you still have 170,000 coins.
Right.
With your 2. Now, if you have a 2.0 wallet, if you have one of those early desktop wallets, those are upgradable. So we can upgrade it. Now, mind you, it may have staked coins all this time. Those coins are going to be invalid. Whatever coins you had prior to the update of the wallet, those are what you have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you've staked and earned coins after that, those are invalid.
Okay. Well, how do I see? Because like right now it's say available, like nothing's in there. So how do I see? Where do people go to see their coins?
Well, it should be in your wallet. If you had coins there, then when you if we perform the update to the latest wallets, it should pick up the coins that you had there. What you can do is you could take your address and you can go to guapexplorer.com, which is the Explorer. You can paste your Guap address, and that should start with a G in the search box, and it will tell you your balance.
I'll say that again. Right, and it does. I see that. It start with a G. So I can go to guapexplorer.com.
Right.
Wow.
And you can take your address, your wallet address, and you can paste it in the search bar, and it'll tell you your balance.
Okay. Then hold on. I'm over here now. I gotta find the search bar though. I see it. Oh, okay. I think this is it. Oh, that's pretty dope. So, yeah, it tells me when it was created, which was back on May 19th, 2020. I see that last active. And then, yeah, 170,000 Guap. I see that.
Okay, so that's still there. So now what we got to do is update your wallet to the latest wallet. That's it.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm cool. So I got a way of seeing. I just gotta update the wallet. So how do I update the wallet? When I'm in there, I just gotta go somewhere.
No, what you're gonna want to do, since you're so far back, probably you're gonna go to the GitHub. And there's a link to the GitHub on the website. But you're gonna go to the GitHub and you're gonna download the 2.3. You're on 2. Which one you have? 2.0?
Yeah, I'm on 2.0.
So you're gonna download the 2.3, I think maybe, and then you install that, and then you go up again. I don't like to jump from the old wallet to the newest wallet. I'll jump to the next wallet, and then from the next wallet, jump to the newest wallet.
So I go to guapcoin.org and then I go to the menu.
Go to wallets, and don't even do that because you need to go to the GitHub. So I'm gonna have to send that to you, the GitHub link, because it's gonna send you, when you go to wallets, it's gonna send you to the latest wallet, and you don't want the latest wallet. You want the one before. So I'll send you the GitHub link. And I'll update that. That's something that needs to be up there. It's just the GitHub link by itself. I'll update it. So if anyone else needs to do it, you can check it tomorrow, and the GitHub link will be there. And then it's the link to the releases, and you can go back to old releases and install. And it's an executable file. So all you have to do is make sure that your wallet is closed. The old wallet, you have to make sure it's totally closed, and then double click and install the new wallet over it.
Got you. So you will update that. It'll be ready tomorrow where people can go to wallets and be able to get that.
So they can go to their GitHub, right? I'll update that with a clear link so that they know what GitHub to go to. Someone posted it in the chat. That's good too.
All right.
And in the GitHub, there's a lot of advanced instructions and stuff like that. If you are advanced and you want to look into things like staking or setting up your own Masternode, there's instructions there on how to do those things there as well.
Okay. I got you. Anybody got questions, please put them out there, please.
I got a question with the ATMs. What are the the advantages? Is that just like going online and purchasing Guap, or what is that? Because when you were here the very first time, I found that, it was 3 of them supposed to be in Toledo. It turned out it was only 1 that I actually found, and they said they'd only had it for 2 months. So as far as I know, that's the only one here. So what do you use that to go and purchase your Guap, or?
Well, the ATMs will allow you to purchase Guap and to sell Guap at the ATM. So if someone wants to trade it for USD or something, they could do it directly at the ATM too. And the ATMs also have Bitcoin. So so they do a multitude of things. ATMs can be very profitable, especially if you to take you back to ATMs when they first came out, Bitcoin ATMs. The first guy to have Bitcoin ATMs is actually from Atlanta. And one of his main guys actually is with us. The company was called Bitcoin Depot, and he was one of the guys that really are responsible for a lot of his chain sales to gas stations and stuff. Is a guy that I'm working with right now. And he started, he was like 24 years old, started with 1 Bitcoin ATM. He now has, of course, a multi-million dollar business off of these ATMs. And he did very well. ATMs still do very well. Especially in key places. It's all about location. Like for instance, I know of one ATM that was making somewhere around $40,000 a month, so it's really, really all about location when it comes to that. And one of the good things that we're looking into is being as close proximity to dispensaries and stuff like that, which have, cash issues, because we're already talking to people about integrating those, especially in Chicago, integrating Guap into their business. But places like that, places like high traffic locations, and even strip clubs, believe it or not. I'm currently looking at one here. So these are, if you find a good location and you can negotiate a good location, then, this is a good opportunity to have, because all of us are getting ATM. So it's not like we're telling people to go get them. We know that it's a good opportunity to have as many as you can. Or if you want to get in with some other people, that's what some people are doing. They're getting in with a few other people and getting an ATM together. The cost of the ATM, there's an upfront cost to purchase the ATM, and then we also charge a monthly out of the we charge a monthly percentage out of the ATM earnings to maintain and keep up the software and to make sure all of that is working, because these ATMs are attached to exchanges, etc. And they also allow you to not have to hold a lot of crypto yourself. You have to put some crypto in it initially, but the idea is that once that crypto is going out, it's actually trading. It's actually that it's you're purchasing in the background to kind of keep it refilled. So it's not like you have to get an ATM and put 10,000, 20,000 in Bitcoin and 20,000 in Guap Pay. It doesn't work like that.
So it's all digital is what you're saying?
Yes, that part
Okay.
is digital, but then there's also cash in the machine because they're putting cash to make purchases. So that's something that you would be responsible for maintaining and, setting up some type of system where that cash is retrieved and that type of stuff. Just like if you owned owned a regular ATM machine.
Okay. What is the upfront cost, may I ask?
I don't want to lie. It was 10,000, but it may have changed because, we've gotten legal involved and we wanted just to make sure that all the bases was covered. But initially it's $10,000.
Okay.
And by the way, when you buy it, you own it. You are not renting an ATM. You're not leasing an ATM. That is your ATM. It will be listed in the network, though.
Question.
Uh-huh.
I had invested initially on the initial ICO in 2018, right? However, I think the wallets didn't come until later. I was already on a different wallet, but when I go check on Etherscan or even in the wallet, there's no coin because still it wasn't the ERC20.
Okay, so just you should have like some kind of email communication or something with me.
Did not get it. No.
No email. You didn't email
No
me.
email. No. Well, I got with you on Telegram. And
Oh,
you had
you
mentioned
recently got with me on Telegram.
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and I know I did. You had mentioned you had it was posted on the site was posted on the group, and I'm not on Facebook, so I went and I got Google searched it and found it. But that site is no longer active.
You're talking about the wallet?
Yes. No, I mean the site to convert, I think it was.
Yeah, that was the web wallet. So you must have had a web wallet.
No, I had Mew, MEW.
MEW.
Yeah, so I had that. And when I went to check the
MetaMask?
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so you didn't have the web wallet. You never had the web wallet. You still had the ERC20.
Yes.
And you had the ERC20, but you never had the tokens in the ERC20?
I had the tokens when it was transferred to the Mew wallet, it was 1,499,000 tokens. And there were so I can see the transaction in Etherscan and that it happened, but the wallet is blank. It says 0.
Okay. So right now you would have like 10,000 guap with the conversion.
Okay.
So you take off 2 zeros, so you would have 10,000. And one zero is 100, then 10. So you would have 10,000 guap. Just inbox me. Like I said, the best we can do is to see what we can do. I personally do not have a lot of guap myself. Matter of fact, A lot of people got more guap than I do. Lots of people do. Because it is the guap that I had that paid for much of what we had. You know what I mean? So I currently don't have a lot, but what I do is I try to get together and we try to see if we could do something for the, anybody that straggles along. We still try to do stuff. And we still try to, get people along the best that we can. So you just have to, just shoot me an email
Okay.
at
So,
Tavana@gmail.com.
yes, I got
Um,
that one. Okay, I'll send that
and
to you.
and we'll try to do what we could do. We can see what we could do and get it situated. When it's not overwhelming, that's what I say, because it could be 10 people that show up with the same type of situation that have been away for a long time. You know what I mean? And it becomes impossible.
Now I understand because initially we got on self and my cousin when we did this is because it was to us it was more of a investment than anything else. So it's
Right.
like I invest, I just leave it there.
Right. I understand, but you definitely got to stay on top of it.
Yes.
Lost coins is a part of this. I've lost, drum roll, over 1 million coins. And not all to my fault, but I've lost coins. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. But I tell you this, if you stay active and you stay connected, there's so much value in that. You know what I mean? You don't
Yes.
know where this is taking you, and you're still an early adopter. So you want to stay as close as possible. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty, you all. You know what I mean? You want to keep your ear close to the ground when it comes to guap coin right now.
So I'll go ahead and I'll inbox you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
I have a question.
Okay, Samara says, I use Explorer and I'm not seeing a balance. Do you have a desktop wallet? Samara? Okay, because if you don't have a guap wallet, then you're not going to see a balance. These are people who actually, like, Pooh has a guap wallet, that he has on his computer. So he will be able to see the balance on the Explorer.
Hi there. This is Lisa L. Hi, Tavania.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well, kind of.
Good. I'm one of the originals with Pooh.
Okay.
And
How are you? Uh-huh.
I'm grand, and we've been trying to connect, or I've been trying to connect with you for a long time. I got in on the call late, but I wanted to see where my coins are, what they look like. And I've always been trying to connect with you to be an ambassador because I have a 6,000 strong group from the Pan-African community. And I've been trying to connect with you since when. So I'm joining this call because I want to know what my status is with my coins and see how we can connect to.
Okay, well,
finally.
We would have to set up something to connect because, to be totally honest, I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
And I had to research where we at and what happened, and you know what I mean. So we have to set up something, and we could definitely do that. And when you talk about, because pretty much what people do who have communities is they host events, and I show up and I speak, and that's what we've been doing, and educate and stuff like that. So we just need to get together and we'll see where everything is at in regards to that.
Okay.
And retrace everything back. So we could set up a time and try to trace our way back.
Okay. Okay. You want me to email you again?
Yeah, let's get somebody says, how would I have gotten a desktop wallet? Samara, can you speak? Yeah, we'll email, we'll set something up quickly.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I noticed there's two people speaking. I'm sorry, me and a female.
That was
No.
me, Amir. You can go ahead.
Wow.
Oh, let me turn that off. Let me
Can
mute
you
that.
hear me?
Yes,
Who is
we can
me?
hear you.
This is Amir Ill speaking. Can you hear me?
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna mute everybody else because they don't know. Oh, I can't. I guess I can't do it. I'm cool. I can't mute them.
Oh, okay, my bad. I had stepped away. All right, who we got? Amir. Amir up.
Yeah, but you
Yes.
gotta mute Yosef and iPhone.
All right, hold on. Let me find Yusuf. Yusuf, stop it. Where you go? I can't find Yusuf. We don't see him.
Okay. How can I help you, Amir?
Yeah. My question was
Wow.
quick and brief. I just wanted to know how can I follow you, the Guap coin community. I believe a female friend of mine within my network, she's a good friend of yours. And I just wanted to know how can I follow you, and is it a way where I could get your email? So if I have any questions.
Sure. Go to guapcoin.org. In the top right hand corner, there's a button that says join the Telegram. So you want to join the Telegram first and foremost, right?
Okay.
And then also you want to go to guaptalk.org, and that's the forum. And I'm urging people to post their questions there so that if it's something that needs to be, somebody can help someone else, then we can answer it and then we have it there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm active there. You can inbox me there. You have to message me. You can post questions. You can get some conversation going there. Because
Okay.
we really need that. We need to make that the point of presence for people to communicate.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna just share one more thing, then I'm gonna get off. I've been playing this video game called Air Coins. It's a app that allows you to win crypto. It's sort of like Pokemon Go, but it's crypto based.
Right.
I don't know if you're too familiar with it, but I think Guap Coin on there would be pretty cool too.
That would be awesome. A lot of times to get in other people's ecosystems, it costs a lot of money, right?
Oh,
It's
that's
best
what it is. Okay.
it's best to build your own because they're going to charge you to, be a part of their ecosystem. However,
Okay.
we
Okay.
are working on our own ecosystems and we're working on partnerships right now. So you likely what'll happen is, when we get super duper duper popular, everybody's going to want Guap everywhere, and that's not going to be a problem. So our main focus right now is building the community. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's our community job, to get the people involved and to get them educated and stuff like that. Because once we got the numbers, there's no stopping where Guap Point is going to be. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to want it. Everybody's going to want it a part of their ecosystem.
Awesome. You're absolutely right. Congratulations. And
Thank
thank
you.
you, brother Ampu, as well. Keep up the good work, y'all too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bro.
Hey, fam. This is Carla.
Carla.
Tavoni, how you doing? I've been with you for a while, and I wanted to say thank you for giving opportunities for single moms to get in on the Guap Coin. So I've been with you for a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And also too, I kind of wanted to know where can I be directed to learn more how to navigate through Probit? I have a Masternode share that's been working really well on my mobile, but I'm really clueless as it pertains to,
Getting more
buying.
coins on the exchange. Yeah, we have, okay, so there's a tutorial on YouTube. So go to YouTube and find our official, you get to our first official channel through guapcoin.org. Click on the YouTube link at the bottom, or you
Mhm.
can just go to YouTube and look up Guap Point, and it'll take you to the Guap Point official. And we have videos there. You can, your best bet is to join the Telegram, because
Oh,
we
I'm
got
in the
people.
Telegram. I have
Oh,
to,
okay.
I love y'all, but there will be 3,000 messages and I would have to.
Yeah. So also go to the guaptalk.org and post.
Okay.
We're trying to fill that. We're trying to move information there.
Mhm.
We haven't been as successful in getting it all there yet, but we're gonna get it there.
And
We this week we're putting up a couple of new videos on how to do stuff, because that's gonna go on the Instagram. And we also are launching on another exchange called P2P B2B within the next 2 weeks or so. We've
Mhm.
already listed there. And so we'll also, that's another way of getting guap. We also have Guap Swap, which we have a group running in the Telegram right now where they're swapping guap. So if you want to get some guap from one of the other members, that's in Guap Swap. But we also have an official website launching where you can get guap from other members. It's like a peer-to-peer kind of thing. So that you can bypass the exchange. We have applied to Coinbase. Our application has been sitting in review now for like 2 months. It hasn't even been reviewed yet. So I haven't pushed the needle on it, like, really tried to reach out to people that I know in the space behind it, because I also want to make sure we're focusing on building the community too, because I know that's what really matters at the end of the day. They want to see the numbers, and then they'll do whatever, you know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
did make a pledge to list any coin that's compliant. We're compliant. We have legal compliance. So we did the application. We had our legal advisor, put in the information. So now we just wait when it comes to that. And that's just also another easier way of getting Guap Coin eventually. It's going to
Okay.
get easier over time. This part is for the people who, this is the sharks. You know what I mean? Like the people who either know how to trade and use the exchange, or they take the time to kind of delve in. There are videos on how to use Probit that we don't even put out. You can Google using Probit. Like there's not Google, go to YouTube. There's a couple of YouTube videos on using Probit, but we also have videos as well on purchasing or Probit.
Okay. And my last question is, based on how the trajectory of things shifting economically, do you have a possibility of a minimum that you think people should have as far as Guap Coin is concerned?
I say it's still not too late to invest in nodes. And nodes are powerful because people who invested in nodes early, those are the whales now, you know what I mean? And they literally have amassed a lot of guap coin just by investing in nodes that actually make guap coin and produce guap coin. So that's one thing. Another thing is we have a site called Grow Your Guap, which is a Masternode hosting that if you have your own coins, you can put it in there. But the beautiful thing about Grow Your Guap is there's an affiliate program of Grow Your Guap that anybody you bring in, you get, I think it's 10% of their earnings from their Masternode. So you don't even have to buy a Masternode or have coins to put it in there. You can just invite people in and get, some of their Masternode earnings. So that's one thing. The next thing is, if you're gonna get coins, definitely learn that exchange and get them now. And I say that because there's really not a lot of coins out there on the market. There are a lot of people who are not trying to put their coins out there. You know what I mean? So they're waiting for them to be able to use their coins in the ecosystem. And already we are building the ecosystem. We already have people who accept Guap Coin. So it's not a lot of people that's selling a lot. So if you could get some coins on the exchange, my suggestion is, learn that exchange and get some coins off of there, because it's only going to get increasingly difficult as people start getting them, or people are getting them and people ain't letting them go.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ampu, of course, for hosting. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome.
Oh.
Anybody else?
Tavania Sydney again. I know it was mentioned about the staking. And
Yeah.
thank you for the reward. You had sent me 500 guap, so with the guap talk thing. So thank you for that.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
I read on that in order to stake, you need at least what, 500?
About
To
1,000.
about 1,000. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you need about 1,000. It gets increasingly difficult as more people get in, you know. So as more people get wallets, the staking, you're competing against more people who are staking. I guess the good thing about right now is most people have mobile wallets, so you're not competing against them. Not a whole lot of people have desktop wallets, so it's still a good time to get in with a low number. But I would suggest that if you could get, a couple of thousand guap coin, then get it and then put it in your desktop wallet and start staking.
Yo, peace to the family, and
Yes.
really to the host to the most, Brother Ample. My question is this: I haven't heard of Guap. This is new to me since I got the email that you're going to be doing a webinar about this. How long have Guap been around?
Since 2017.
Since 20.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was my question. How long has it been around? And I'm pretty sure the other young lady just answered my question. I want to know, did you have any videos on it? But just go to YouTube. I heard.
Yeah, if you Google Guap Coin, you're gonna pull up a lot. If you go to YouTube and put in Guap Coin, you're gonna pull up a lot. We've done a tremendous amount of interviews already. We got more to come, and we got videos that we put up. And it's podcasts. We just did a podcast with Black Wealth Renaissance, which is a pretty big one now. That one hasn't come out yet. We got a lot of podcasts that are out there. We did one with Unstoppable Domains. That's an excellent podcast. I've done one with colleges that are out there. So that content is all up on YouTube.
Thank you, Ms. Evans. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Anybody else?
Yes, I have a question.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay. Hey. So I apologize if I'm asking a question over again. I got kicked out a couple times.
I'm sorry.
I came in last June, I believe. And the last question that I asked you stated that, well, I didn't have a desktop wallet. How would I have gotten that?
You have
I'm
a
just
mobile wallet?
Well, I do have the mobile wallet now because I've been trying to figure this thing out so that I could, work with it or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know if I started in the wrong place. I don't
How you
know.
turn into a monster?
I think somebody needs to be muted.
So
Do you have did you get coins?
No, I think what I purchased was a Masternode, I believe.
Okay, so you have did you purchase a full Masternode or a share?
A full Masternode.
Okay, so then there should be an email communication from me. Did I ask you for your address?
You did, yes. And I finally found out how to give it to you just here recently. It looks like the app was updated the last time, and so it's more functionable for me, but I'm still like in limbo trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how I can figure out what I got,
Understood.
how to work
So
with it.
you have to send me your address and then I can set up your Masternode.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've done that, but I could do it again.
Okay. Okay.
And I just joined Telegram as well, just so I can like stay abreast.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
So just send that to me and I'll set it up.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Who? Over.
Yep, I'm here, man. Anybody else?
Yeah, one more. What is the price of these coins? Like one coin of Guap. Can you give me a SD
The current
USD
price on the exchange is 16 cents USD.
Really? Okay.
I think that's about it.
Anybody else? Y'all good? So I'm gonna be hitting up your captain, Tavana. Text us
I did
to
send
get all
you.
of the links.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna hit her up and get all those links because I mean I can see where she posted something earlier. Like if you want to go here for the news community here, if you want to go here to learn, it's here. If you want to go here to do this, it's here. If you want to go scan your wallet, it's here. So I need all of those. So I'm gonna hit her up. But go ahead, Sid. You were saying something?
I did send you the email, Tavani, so just want to let you know. So.
Thank you.
Again, thank you very much.
All right, guys, ladies and gents, I'm asking final question. Y'all straight? Now's the time.
And if you
Yeah, I
get
got another
me,
question.
okay, go ahead.
This is Amir once again. I heard you mention the guy that's down with your network that deals with the Bitcoin depot, with the Bitcoin ATMs.
Yes.
I seen that actually recently, not too long ago. I applied because they had a incentive program opportunity, because that was something that was in my mind that I shared with a few of my friends of getting a Bitcoin ATM. You're absolutely right. That is something that could be done. And you said that guy is still with you?
Yeah, he's with me. I deal with him, but he's not with Bitcoin ATM. Bitcoin Depot anymore.
Depot no more. Okay. Okay. All right. That was my question.
Okay.
All right, thank you. But I will follow you and I will join the community.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing all of you in the Telegram.
I'm gonna join your Telegram.
On the guaptalk.org as well.
Guaptalk.org. Okay. Okay.
So I look forward to seeing you. And like I said, I try to pop in as much as possible. I do be super busy, but you never know when I'm gonna pop in, because sometimes I just pop in and answer questions in the Telegram and stuff like that, general questions.
Cool. Okay.
All right, party people, man. I get this recording to y'all. Give you like 2 days. I gotta upload it up to YouTube with the Wealth Club and whatnot. And I'll get the links too and put those in the body of the email where you can go, that I just put in the chat. Chief Mikael in the Bahamas, you just put something in the chat. Look in the chat. I just dropped with some different Guap community stuff. There you go. You got it. All right. Thank you, Tavana. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone. I'm gonna hit you up, T, and about this ATM thing. I think I'm very interested in stuff. So look out for me. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Thank you.